Alright, so with Australia Day, only tomorrow I thought I'll make a little Aussie treat. So I haven't made a cheesecake for a while. I decided to go with that. So of course I picked a TIMTAM cheesecake to make. So I actually made everything last night, which I filmed and I'll insert the footage. I just want to quickly apologise that the lighting is obviously off because I've done it at night. And my lighting in the kitchen isn't the greatest. Well, it's fine like in person, but for filming wise, it's not the greatest. So yeah, I'll insert that footage and then we'll come in to decorate the cheesecake, slice it up and do a taste test. Alright, so I got a whole packet of the choc ripple biscuits here. I just crunched them up with a rolling pin to make them fine. If you had a food processor or something, that would have worked perfect, but I didn't, so I just smashed it up with a rolling pin like that. I'm adding 100 grams of butter. And I believe that the packet of the biscuits I used was 250 grams. So 250 grams of biscuits and 100 grams of butter. And I'm just using one of these spring pull back pans for my pan for the cheesecake. So we want to just line the bottom. You don't really need to worry about lining the sides. That will be fine. And I'll just cut off the excess later on, but that's all good. So we'll dump in our biscuit crumb. And again, I'm sorry about the lighting, but it's night time, so I'm making this for tomorrow. And we just want to press it down and also go up the sides a little bit. About halfway up on the tin, I think is good. So now I've got my base all done and nice and compacted. I'm going to pop this in the fridge while we get on to the filling. Alright, so today I'm going to be using my not my stand mixer, my hand mixer. If you have a stand mixer and you prefer to use that, obviously use that. But I don't have a stand mixer. I quite enjoy doing things by hand. So yeah, I quite enjoy doing things by hand. Or just with a hand mixer if obviously I don't want my hands to be making cheesecake. So my cream cheese here is very soft, as you can see. So I'm putting in 2 packages of cream cheese, so it's a total of 500 grams. So I'm just going to be beating it until it's nice and fluffy. Alright, so I've just melted about 100 grams of these white chocolate melts. You can use any white chocolate, they're just the ones that I use, the melts from Nestle. So I'm going to add all of that in with our cheese, or cream cheese. I don't know, it's obviously cheese, it just sounds weird saying cheese. Anyway, whoa. So we'll add all that in, and we just want to mix it again until it's nice and combined. And now some cream, we want about 200 mils. And again, just mix it till it's all combined. So it's nice and combined and nice and airy as well. So just want to make sure to keep on scraping. Alright, so I got about a tablespoon of warm water there. I'm just going to dissolve 2 teaspoons of gelatin. Alright, so that was a little bit too thick for my liking, so I just added a bit more hot water. I probably got like not even a quarter of a cup. Just a little bit of water. But just so it's more liquid than just a thick goop. But we want to add that to our bowl as well. There is a couple little chunks. I'm just going to take that out. And again, mix it till combined. And now with our TIMTAM biscuits, I'm going to be taking a full tray of biscuits. I'm just going to use the chopping board and knife that I used just to open up the cream cheese packet. And we just want to roughly chop these up. You want some bits chunky, you want some bits nice and fine. But you got a whole tray to work with and just do whatever really. And just add it straight to the bowl. And you just want to fold these all in. Alright, so I've got my pan back here, and all that's left to do is just dump it all in. I'm so keen for this. And you definitely want this to sit in the fridge overnight, or at least 12 hours. That's why I'm doing it tonight. I was going to do it this morning for later tonight, but just tap it down a couple times. And yeah, that's just going to go. So that's going to go into the fridge and we'll come back tomorrow. Alright, so as you can see, the cheesecake is out of the fridge. It has a little bit of cracking on the side, but that should be all okay. We can cover that up with some cream. So that's exactly what I'm going to start doing now. So in my bowl here, I'm going to do about 200 ml of cream. You don't need too much. Teaspoon of vanilla. Whoa. And 2 tablespoons of icing sugar. And then you just want to beat this until it's all nice and whipped. I've done it again. Just like so. Alright, so now with the cheesecake, it has been sitting out for about 10 minutes. I'm going to gently slide my offset spatula, or you can use a butter knife if you don't have one of these, around the sides. But I need to remember that the crumb has come up about halfway, so I don't want to go too deep. So just nice and slowly. You can kind of feel the crumb as well. Now slowly release. Yum, look at that. Alright, so for now I'm just put the cheesecake and the cream in the fridge because it's so hot and I don't want it melting everywhere. While we probably only need 5 Tim Tams, to be honest, so I'll put the rest back. Alright, so with Tim Tams, how I'm going to do it, you can, like I said, you can do it all different ways, but I'm just going to slice them down like this. So decorating the cheesecake, you can definitely use a piping bag. I'm just going to use a spoon and do dollops. Go 1, 2, okay, turns out I'm doing 8, that's fine. And then with just my Tim Tams, I'm going to do it so the thinner bit goes in the middle, and we'll just pop it in like that. And there we go. So that's exactly how I like to decorate it. I think that looks so good. Yeah, I think that looks so good. So I'm so keen to slice into it and do a taste test. The moment of truth. Yum! That looks amazing. You can see all of the biscuits in the inside. My slice like that. That looks so good. Okay, I'm so happy with this. I'm just going to pop the rest in the fridge and then we'll come back for the taste test. I'm so happy. Food makes me so happy. Is that bad or sad? I don't know, but so I'm just trying it without the whipped cream, just the tip piece. That's so yum. A bit of whipped cream on that one. The cheesecake itself isn't overly sweet, but the biscuits in it and the cream on top definitely makes that a little bit sweeter. So if you don't like it overly sweet, this is good. If you do want it more sweet, I wouldn't even recommend adding sugar. If you do, use icing sugar. But because of the cream, especially that's a bit sweet, it's perfect. And the biscuits inside is like nice and soft, but it's not soggy. It doesn't taste like off or stale. It just tastes really good. So that's all for today's video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below and let me know what flavour cheesecake you want me to make next in the comments below too. I think that would be kind of fun. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.